Hang on. Oops. All right, you're good to go.
And action, off we go. Welcome to Here's Your Freaking Podcast with the JLNKShow. Thank you for being a part of the podcast. It's the last one for 2025. Thank you for
all the downloads, all the listens, the likes, the subscribes, the shares.
Yeah, we know we're a little bit early today. If you were just tuning in for the podcast and you just got the notice, we want to go home. It's our Christmas break, so we're early.
It was either this or we sit around for an hour waiting to do this. We thought, let's just do ourselves a favor.
So on the podcast today, we'll talk about some life lesson stuff. We'll talk about the lies that we were told as little children. We'll talk about a fella that managed to really give himself the multitasking business while running from police. And then, how we get it wrong when it comes to pleasuring a woman. All of that included. Let's start right here. This is the funniest story that I've seen all week because it is the most relatable story that I've seen in the news this week. The Philadelphia Flyers have a play-by-play announcer. His name is Tim Saunders. And he was hit with a 2-game suspension after some inappropriate, not safe for work, hot mic moment that was captured during a broadcast last week. He could be heard inviting his broadcast partner to, quote-unquote, blow him while he was down there. And
who amongst us hasn't said that?
I'll lay out the scenario. You're sitting side by side with a buddy, and he drops a pen, and he leans over to pick up the pen off the floor. What do you say?
Why don't you blow me while you're down there?
While you're down there, maybe you could blow me. Every guy says this probably once a week. Unfortunately for Tim, incorrectly, he believed that they were in the middle of a commercial break.
Oh.
They were not. The Flyers issued acknowledgement and apology because of the incident. They put him on a 2-game suspension.
Was that wrong?
Yes. He is scheduled to return for the Chicago Blackhawks game.
Okay.
So he will be back. What's a life lesson you wish you'd learned a little bit earlier? This is hilarious.
It's never too early to start saving money.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what a real rainy day is.
Some of these things are really, really deep, but they ask millennials. They're like, all right, you put a little bit of time in. This is BuzzFeed asked them. They said you put a little bit of time in. What are some things you know now that you wish you had known then? Time is everything.
Yep. When you're young, you've got loads left.
All I have is time. I need the other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Time is, I got that. I'm a billionaire when it comes to time. Maybe you could use that time to, acquire the other things. Oh, no. Let's not get crazy. Time is everything. It's the most precious resource in your life. We all use time to earn money. And as one gets older, you need to use that money to buy more time. The most popular answer always when they ask people, what are the life lessons you wish you'd learned earlier? It's always money. I wish I had learned to handle money when I was young. Life would be infinitely different now if I had just known the basics.
It's not even knowing them.
It's kind of sad.
It's choosing to apply what you had heard because what? We had loads of time left. I'll be able to save for retirement when I'm much, much older.
Ooh, there you go. Time goes by faster and faster the more you age. You have to try to make the most out of every day. How hard do we try, though, really? Maybe when you start getting really old, you start trying harder, but most of us like to think that we try to make the most out of every day. Reality is we don't.
No.
Right?
I try to make the most out of like 2 days a week.
Yeah, and then the other 5, I'm like, I deserve to take it easy today because I was making the most of my time yesterday.
Yep.
I like this one. The life lessons you wish you'd learned sooner. Everyone is just kind of winging it. We laugh about that all the time on the terrestrial show. We think about our parents always seem to have it together, right?
Yeah.
They always seem to have their shit together. They look like they were in control. They look like they knew what they were doing, that they were following a playbook that somehow I haven't been given as an adult.
I don't ever recall seeing my dad question anything or wonder about anything. It was always like, well, this is how it's done.
Yep.
I'm going to do it. Time to do it. Now we're going to do this. We're going to do that. It's like, why do I have fucking so many questions then?
Well, because you're just a kid. When I hit 30, then I'll have all the answers. Because my parents are over 30, and it seems like they've got it dialed in. They don't waver on any decision. They don't seem to lose a lot of sleep at night. I can hear them snoring down the hallway.
Yep. Now I'm in my 40s, and I still don't know much.
Life lessons people wish they would have learned earlier. I don't think this is bleak. It sounds bleak, but nobody thinks about you. I deleted all of my social media when I was 30, and only one person ever acknowledged it. It's actually quite freeing to realize that there isn't a real audience to your life. You just do whatever you want because you enjoy it. No validation or judgment is necessary.
But what about my haters?
How are you going to know that you're regionally hated if you're not out there being regionally hated?
I sleep well at night knowing my haters are out there up late hating on me.
Mm-hmm.
Hate.
Even though I'm on that grind all the time. And I don't have time to pay attention to the haters. I seem to be obsessed with the haters.
I do laugh when I see those posts, and I'm like, man, you are a fucking bartender at the pub down the street. Ain't nobody fucking hating on you.
No. What are the lies we were told as children? These are always some of my favorite things because you'll sometimes pick up that all of us still have a little animosity because we remember the day when we found out that we were being lied to. Nothing makes you angrier than when you find out that your parents lied to you, right? Why would they lie to a little kid?
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're a pain in the ass. They didn't want to hear you. They didn't want to have to deal with you. That's the reason why they lied to you. You know, probably the first example, the one that everybody uses. Hey, turn that light off in the car. Turn that light off. It's illegal to drive with a light off.
Against the law.
Yeah, with a light on in the car.
Do you want your dad to get arrested?
No, I don't want Dad to get arrested again. He missed Christmas last year because he was in jail because I left a fucking light on in the car while we were driving. And the police said that that's a no-go. And it turned out Dad had 2 active warrants.
You know what the weird thing is, too? Is that if they told us the truth behind the dome light, it would still be fine, and we would still not turn it on. Don't turn it on. It's hard for me to see. I don't want to crash.
Oh, no. I can
Good enough for me.
I can testify to that. That's not true because I tell my daughters that all the time. When they were little, I was like, hey, don't turn that light on because I can't see. It makes it very difficult for me to see. And my daughters would say, you can see fine. That was it. They know that I can't get 3 rows back. They're like, what are you going to do? Yeah. Stop the car?
Third row seating.
They're like, what are you going to do? Stop the car? We're making good time. I'm like, fuck, I can't argue with that. We are making good time. If you swallow a seed.
Well, yeah, we were getting up on the. I was going to say, how are we turning the dome light on? You get their little switch, like, and it was
remember the conversion van that had that little thing you'd go, and you're like, it's a strobe light.
Yeah, and then I remember that if you didn't put the dome light switch back, then the dome light would stay out all night and kill your parents' battery. Mm-hmm. Super fun for mom and dad.
Swallowing a seed will make a tree grow in your stomach.
Mm-hmm. Swallowing gum, it will stay there for 6 years, and if you swallow enough, your stomach won't have room for food.
The floor at the mall could swallow you whole.
Maybe
lies that our parents told us. The story went that if you stood, those metal floor grates at the shopping mall. All right. Yeah, the story was if you stood on there too long, you get sucked down into the dark underworld of the mall. You get sucked into the upside down.
I've told you this before. My mom's friend, when I was a kid, was a nurse, and it was like when you're 13 and getting pimples. She told us that if you pop your pimples, that half of the pus goes back into your bloodstream, and if you do it enough, it'll clog your brain and give you an aneurysm.
I believe in your case it's pronounced puss.
But dude, I fucking believe that.
The puss gets to your brain.
I believe that till I was in my late 20s. I'm like, oh yeah, the puss gets in your brain.
I've never heard this one before. The lies that we were told mixing all the soda flavors would kill you. Filling your cup with every soda from the machine. Someone would always claim that they knew a cousin who did it and almost died. You call them suicides, right?
Oh, yeah. You'd run down the brrrr.
Escalators will eat you alive. I actually saw this happen to my brother. His shoe was untied, and it got sucked into the escalator. And then the panic that happened, and then somebody cut it. Somebody used a pocket knife and cut the shoelace because it was like sucking him into the end of the thing. Dude, it was crazy, man.
You know what? We all hop on.
My brother to this day, it's been 50 years, and he's still...
We all hop on those things, and none of us really know anything about the safety mechanisms. How strong are they really?
All I know...
Can they break a human thigh bone?
Here's everything I know about an escalator. An escalator cannot break. It just becomes stairs. From Mitch Hedberg. That's all I know. I don't know what goes on underneath there. No. Who knows? Maybe it is the upside down. Oh.
Does it just churn you in the gears like a wood chipper?
That's what I always assumed. That's what I saw happen to my brother's shoe. Hey, this one would fuck me up if somebody told me this as a kid. Television static is ghosts talking. The good news is, kids today, you don't have television static.
What kind of a house did you grow up in?
The rumor spread that black and white television fuzz on the TV wasn't just an empty signal. It was ghosts trying to communicate. Wasn't that Poltergeist?
Hey, yeah. Uber Geek Gabe. On the chat, hi chat. Grown-ups are such liars. My dad's friend had me smell a poop flower. Years later, I was mowing the lawn, and out of the blue, I remembered that and came to the conclusion he had dog poop on his hand, and he tricked me into smelling it.
There's so many questions. Why did he have dog poop on his hand? And why did he keep the dog poop on his hand so he could be a dick to a little kid?
I don't know, but the idea that you have shit on your hand and you trick a little kid into sniffing it, like, what kind of a rise would that give you if you do that? Like, yeah, that little kid sniffs shit.
Oh, I got dog crap on my hand. What should I do? Hang on to it for a few minutes. We're going to burn a little kid. I want to wash it off. It's poop. It's poop on my hand.
Here he comes. Here he comes to it. It's a poop flower. Sniff this. Oh, it smells terrible.
Lies we were told as kids. Carrots give you night vision. I don't remember night vision. I just remember that they told you carrots were good for eyesight. And their example was?
Bugs Bunny.
You never saw a rabbit wearing glasses. I said, oh, yeah, that's fucking solid. I haven't, ever.
I had heard that it would give you night vision or to increase your ability to see at night.
Cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis.
That one I heard for the longest time, and I worried because I love cracking my knuckles.
And you know why they told us that? Because listening to somebody crack their knuckles is fucking irritating, right? Knock it off. Why? Every kid's answered everything. Why? Because you give yourself arthritis, and you're going to be a crippled old man at 32.
Although, you know what? Sometimes I wake up and it's cold out, my hands are a bit stiff, and I'm like, is this because I crack my knuckles all the time?
Probably.
Rheumatoid arthritis. It's a real threat.
Chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Lies.
I think there's a commercial based on that, right? Touching a frog will give you warts. I thought it was touching a toad.
I always heard it was toad.
Yeah. If you cross your eyes, they'll stay that way. Oh, yeah, we all heard that. Yep. You make that face, it's going to stick that way. Santa Claus is always watching you.
Did you have that one kid in class with like a lazy eye? You're like, look what fucking happened to him.
Yep. Keeping tabs on your behavior year-round was a powerful motivator for good conduct.
What were the Santa Claus threats in June? It was always around like October, November. All of a sudden, he's really watching the tape right now.
Yeah, once Santa Claus becomes top of mind again in December, then you remember, you're like, oh yeah, I've got the Santa card to play. Santa's watching. You don't think about that on the 4th of July, fucking around with fireworks. They're like, hey, lay that Santa guilt trip on him.
Nobody ever says, hey, the Easter Bunny's watching.
If you tell a lie, your nose will grow. Yeah, we all saw that from Pinocchio. I didn't know this. If you step on a crack, bad things will happen. I thought it was step on a crack, break your mother's back, right? Yeah. The fear of inadvertently causing harm to a loved one due to a simple misstep added an element of suspense. The myth, clearly untrue, demonstrates the power of language and rhyme in shaping a child's behavior. That's pretty funny. As a child, skipping over cracks became a game, a way to engage in the world around you. Huh.
Cubicle Nate says that he has a big nose. Dang, I have a big nose.
It's a big nose, big hose, isn't it?
That's what. I think it was there was a Pudley brag on the chat there.
Yeah.
Ladies, get at him.
Things that guys get wrong when it comes to pleasuring a woman, what are they? Every guy wants to be some sort of a king stud in the bedroom, right? Unfortunately, a lack of knowledge and attentiveness.
Hey, lack of knowledge.
I'm stupid.
No. I know what I want to do, but I don't know how to do it.
All of a sudden, I'm Chief Wiggum's kid as soon as I get naked.
I'm in danger.
Here's what they say. This is what we've been getting wrong. Here are the 5 mistakes that a lot of dudes make when it comes to pleasuring your lady. First thing you need to know is every person is different. There's no one-size-fits-all pattern to get a woman revved up. There's that damn communication word. It takes communications, patience, communication, attentiveness, and communication to learn and retain what makes your lady tick.
It's not necessarily the idea of talking about it. It's how, like,
I don't know how to bring it up.
How do you
timing.
How do you bring it up and make it sound smooth? Like, would you like it if I did this to you? Okay, well, what about this? What would you like then?
Don't assume everyone wants the same thing.
Meanwhile, I'm pawing at my hog, getting ready. I'm like, all right.
It's got scratch marks on it.
It's like a scratching post for a horny derelict. You see those sharks that they capture, they tag, they're all ground up from the blades of the. That's me.
Like a manatee in the propellers of a slow boat. Selfishness is a massive buzzkill. Nobody wants to be with someone who makes it all about them. It should be your goal to give as much as, if not more, than the pleasure you wish to receive. Things that guys get wrong about pleasuring a woman.
Like, okay, I think it gets easier the longer you're with somebody, but imagine having a one-night stand and being expected to know, or like, how does that even fucking work? You're like,
yeah.
I'm just going to do what I'm going to do and hope you like it.
Yeah. It's like I've been blindfolded in a razor blade factory.
Ow, 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 ow.
I can't stop fucking up.
Wrong.
Don't make it all about the big O. Make that your be-all, end-all goal is a one-way ticket to someone potentially walking away disappointed. Ooh, and dejected. That's a hard word. The point is to be together, be present in that glorious moment of mutual fun. An orgasm is awesome, but making one the entire mission is too much pressure. Things that guys get wrong when it comes to pleasuring a woman. Ignoring and neglecting their most sensitive pleasure spots. Now, where would those be?
If you're about to tell me the mind, Jason. You always go for like the unconventional spots, like small of the back, nape of the neck, behind the ear. Sometimes I'll imagine where would I like to be touched, and then I would touch those spots.
Do you like that?
Well, like early on,
is that a good spot?
When I needed a romance, I'm like, or need like a road map, I would think, oh, I'd like to be touched there. I'll touch her there. It's always the penis. Dick and balls. It's the dick and balls.
You are a hard lady to jerk off. They say if you don't know where her pleasure spots are, you're going to come off as inept or uncaring. So you need to ask the questions again. Communicate.
I know the vicinity. I know the city block they're in. I'm going to need you to point me to the exact driveway.
Don't be intimidated, fellas, by toys or lubes or body position pillows.
No,
they
it's like
are your friends.
It's like you're in the fight of your life and you've suddenly got backup. Embrace it.
All right, here we'll wrap up the year on this story. This is amazing because it all went down in the back seat of a Honda Civic. A fella in Scotland has pled guilty to excessive speeding after he was caught using a sex toy in his car. The 57-year-old man was found half naked, his phone propped up as he committed a sex act on himself in the back seat of a Honda Civic.
So he had his phone propped up and he was sprawled out naked in the back seat.
I can't figure out if he was watching something or if he was recording himself.
I'm hoping it was watching. I suspect, though, it may be recording.
After learning that people had seen him and they reported it to police, he panicked.
As any of us would. Can't blame the guy. I feel you.
Oh, no. I have to go. It's at that point police say he engaged in excessive speeding, which we all would do. I got to get out of here, man. Yeah. So he's speeding. He was driving on the wrong side of the road.
It's a Honda Civic. If you just blend in with some other cars, you're as good as gone.
He ran red lights all while being pursued by police. And, oh, no. In addition, once he was pulled over, he does admit that he assaulted 2 police officers. Oh. And then he failed to show up for his initial court appearance. So he's in even more trouble than he should be. I get why he would not go to the court appearance because they're going to ask you. They're going to tell the court what you've done, and they're going to say, you're here to answer for these charges, correct? You're like, well, what? Yeah, except for the sex toy part. There wasn't that.
No.
I mean, it was there, but it wasn't like, it wasn't like working.
It wasn't a featured player.
No. All right, there you go. That'll wrap up 2025. That's our final podcast for the year. Don't forget, you can stay up to date all things JLNK by heading over to JLNKShow.com.
You got to hit like and subscribe so you can rejoin us in the new year, and you're alerted every time we go live. We got to thank the chat for joining in for all these live podcasts. This was the year we finally got the live podcast up on the video off the ground running.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is a new for 2025. Who knows what we'll do next year?
All right. We'll see you next year.